everybody, good morning. I'm Earl and I'm coming to you from Florida. Today I'm at one of our wetlands. There's lots of wildlife and it's all just marshy area back here behind me. There's a road here that I'll be walking that goes around the wetlands. And so anyway, that's where I'm coming to you from. I'm usually at the beach, but today I figured we'd do something a little bit different. Today I'm going to talk to you about the phrase, go to any lengths. You've probably heard that before. In fact, when we read how it works, it says, if you want what we have and you're willing to go to any lengths to get it, then, and only then, are you ready to take certain steps. And some of these, we certainly balked. Anyway, that's what we're going to talk about today. So come on, join me. So I guess if you're willing to go to any length, well, that means that it's a priority. Let me tell you something. If your sobriety is not a priority, you might as well not even try. It's so important. Prioritize your sobriety. Prioritize your recovery. It needs to be the top thing in your life. Because without sobriety, you might as well kiss the rest of it goodbye. Anything I put before my recovery, I better be willing to part with it because I'm going to lose it. That's how important my sobriety is to me. I can't stress enough the importance of placing your recovery above everything. I know it sounds extreme, but if it's not above everything else, then you're willing to put something before it. And if you're willing to put something before your recovery, you're in trouble. You know, I don't know what you did out there, whether it was drinking or drugging or gambling or eating or whatever your hang-up is. Did you ever put anything before it? No, it was a priority. So if you plan to get over this issue that you're dealing with or going to recovery over, you better put it as your priority. And I mean over everything. Over people, places, things, events, organizations, everything. And I know it's tough, especially when it comes to relationships. You know, you're supposed to put your spouse first, or your kids first, or your mother first, or whatever. Recovery has to come first, or you can kiss your mother goodbye, or your spouse, or your kids. All of those things will disappear without your recovery. Sobriety has got to be number one in my life. It has to be the top priority. Anything that I put before my recovery, I need to be willing to part with it. You know, if I were to step into a bar right now, and it's been over 16 years since I've had a drink, I have no idea what a drink costs today, but I can assure you, whatever it costs, it's going to be more than that for this alcoholic. I don't have to just, you know, if the drink is, I don't know, say $10, I don't just put $10 up on the bar. I put the $10 along with the rest of my money, along with my car, my career, all my relationships. Everything goes up on the bar to pay for that drink. Because let me tell you something, this alcoholic, I don't know when to stop. You know, I may be able to take one or two for, you know, a couple of days or something. But you know as well as I do, that doesn't last. The next thing you know, you're drinking like crazy all over again, and you're lying about it, and you're in denial over everything, and you know your relationships all suffer, and everything in your life goes to pot. It just is not a good thing. You know, staying away from that first drink, that's the priority right there. Okay? We've talked about putting the plug in the jug, and you know as well as I do that there's so much more to it than just not drinking. In chapter 6, in the 5th step, it says, remember, we agreed to go to any lengths for victory over alcohol. I cannot stress the importance of being all in with this program. If you just got your toes wet a little bit, you're wasting your time. With recovery, you've got to be all in. All in. It's, it's imperative to have a sponsor, but don't rely on that sponsor to keep you motivated. That's what alcohol, drugs, food, sex, whatever it was, gambling, whatever it was you dealt with, that's what should have motivated you. The pain of it, the consequences of it, is what should have motivated you to be all in with recovery. So I beg of you, please, just give it everything you got. You know, I was told to submerge myself in this program, like take a bath in it, go all the way under, just completely go for it. So, I know this has been kind of like, this is what you need to do, kind of a video. I didn't mean for that to happen, but I'm passionate about this. I am very passionate about this. I sponsor people. I have a sponsor. I've been through the steps, and I take people through the steps. However, I don't drag people through the steps. I don't motivate people to get sober and stay sober. That was alcohol's job. And when somebody asks me to sponsor them, I say, that's fine. Here's my phone number. It's up to you. You know, you got to come to me and say, hey, man, I'm ready to work these steps. Will you take me through the steps? It's not my job to call and say, hey, man, it's time to do this step. No, that motivation needs to come from the person that's wanting, and I mean a strong desire for recovery. Because recovery doesn't come to those who need it. It comes to those who absolutely want it more than anything else in their lives. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.